What's good, creatives? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something extremely popular and I got a special guest for you. We're talking about how to make killer Instagram reels and just vertical content in general. And our special guest is my homie that's been killing it lately, JHAWK.
I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot.
From recently surpassing 100,000 followers on Instagram to getting millions of views and making some of the hottest IG reel cuts out here, this is my homie JHAWK. Now, I've known him before the glitz and the glam. He attended one of my biggest creator meetups in New York City back in 2019. We occasionally played Warzone from time to time before they got rid of it. And then last year in Chicago, he gave me a tour of the Ghost Energy Drink headquarters. All this to say, JHAWK's grown into a fire content creator, and we're gonna hop on a call today with him to get some tips on making better vertical content. By the way, this video is sponsored by Motion VFX. Let's give them a huge thank you for making a collaborative sponsorship like this possible. Let me call that dude up. Let's get it. Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's up, dude?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Dude, good, busy, but things are good, man.
I already know, the man of the hour, the man with the vertical content going crazy, man. What's
Dude,
good, though?
It's actually funny you say that, because legit today, I got invited to go speak at the Meta office, Facebook, Instagram Meta, to talk about Instagram and stuff. So,
wow.
Yeah, dude. Like legit today, yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yo, so I know you're busy and I know that you're about to go out of town and you got a bunch going on, but I'm calling to get some tips on making vertical content for my audience since you're crushing it right now.
Okay,
I need 3 tips.
I appreciate it. 3 tips? I actually like making this type of content too, is because like I like sharing what's kind of working for me to help out other people. And it's legit working. So like, why not share it? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All right, so 3 tips. Let me think. Okay, so first tip, let's say, dude, I say the biggest thing is to keep the audience engaged. So, you know, you can do that in so many different ways, right? Like sometimes it's music, sometimes it's overlays, sometimes it's effects, maybe it's sound effects. In this day and age with this type of content, things have to move so quick.
Oh yeah.
People's attention spans have never been, you know, less. So it's almost like every couple seconds you have to have something going on the screen. Like I love overlays personally for myself a lot. I like having text on screen. Basically anything that's gonna kind of keep people's eye and keep people engaged is like a huge win.
All right, so 1, he said keeping the audience engaged. So how do we do that? Fast cuts, really quick cuts, really cool transitions, text on screen, sound effects, all that cool stuff to just keep people's attention just stuck. Now, a quick and easy way to keep your audience engaged is to use Motion VFX. They have a plugin called REELS, which gives you overlay effects, tons of different overlay effects. It gives you reel effects. It gives you typography text where you can just fill in the blank. The text is already done. The animations are already done. It's just an easy and quick way to keep your audience engaged, whether you're using the transitions in this Reels pack or you're using the typography templates where you just fill in the blank with text, or maybe some of the overlay effects and reel effects that they have within this pack. I think the main 3 things to keep your audience engaged is quick cuts, transition, and overlay effects. And Motion VFX, they got that stuff for you.
So second tip I would say is you have to be consistent with your content. And I say a big way I actually do that with myself is I like to batch shoot stuff and kind of try to have things ready to go as much as possible. Oh, yeah. So for myself, right, like usually 1 day a week, I'll kind of batch shoot a bunch of my content. So I'll pick a night, I'll film a few things. That way I only have to set up my lights once, my camera once, and then I can just batch a bunch of my content and then edit throughout the week whenever it kind of allows, you know, whenever my schedule allows for it.
Yeah.
But even more so than just like the shooting aspect is when I'm trying to edit, I try to have my things kind of ready to go as much as possible. So I like to have like a saved timeline with like the LUT I use, the effects, the text, all that kind of stuff just ready to go. And then, you know, even for like the photo side of things, right? Like we all use presets for a reason. So you can just make things as fast and simple on yourself as possible. So if you can do anything to kind of help make the process easier for yourself, like it's just a huge win for everybody.
Oh, JHAWK, this is a great one. This is a good one, guys. You gotta make it manageable for yourself. So the first half of his second tip is batch shoot. So if you're making content like JHAWK or you're making content about your space or what you do, then maybe you take one night out of the week and you shoot a bunch of stuff, right? Or let's just say you're like me and you shoot vlogs or you shoot music videos or you shoot projects and behind the scenes stuff and you want to put that into a reel. Your work's already done as far as shooting. You don't have to batch shoot. All your footage is already there. Now you just take one of the nights, and instead of batch shooting, you just batch edit. Now the second part of his second tip is having everything ready to go and having his editing style down packed. Now what I do is I make one project file within Final Cut. I call it IG Reels, and then within that I have different sequences where I have all these different reels that I've created. Then over here under my project file, I have different folders which I have footage for those specific reels in. So I have everything ready to go. I just click on it and boom, I got all the files and everything's in here. I click on another one. So having something like Motion VFX, whether it's M Reels, M Shorts, or their free plugin M Vertical, you should try that out just to see how it is. You don't have to pay for anything. There's a link down below. You already cut down your quick cuts just like this. All you do is click and drag those down into your timeline over top of your vertical video, and boom. Now you can have an easy and consistent editing flow and a consistent style on your Instagram Reels or any vertical footage, whatever the case may be. Let's bring this haze effect down in. Let's look at that over top of this footage. Just looks cool, man. And you can always click on it, come over here and change the effects of how much the effect is affecting the clips or whatever the case may be. Come over here, you got titles, and I've actually been using these in this video as well, but it's just easy. You just fill it in, they automatically animate in and out. It helps with the consistency. It helps with how fast you make your vertical content, whether it's for you and your platform or it's for clients, whatever the case may be. It makes it faster, it makes it easy, it makes it consistent, so you have a consistent look. And people absolutely love consistency in looks. If they find you off one thing, they're gonna wanna see more of it. Oh yeah, the M Vertical plugin that's free, let me tell you about that real quick. If you do have wide footage, because you're like me and you shoot maybe vlogs or music videos, you're gonna have wide footage. You're not gonna always be shooting vertical footage if you're shooting a project for YouTube or a client, music video, a film, whatever. You can bring that wide footage in right here, just like that. Then you come over here to the M Vertical, you drag it over top of it, and basically what it does is it fills the background out for you easy. You drag and drop it over, it fills up the whole screen with a blurred like effect of the same clip underneath it, and it makes the whole screen full. It just makes it look good. It's a free plugin. Go over to Motion VFX and download it. Why not? It's definitely one of those ones. You go from this to this and it just looks better. Like I said, it fills up the whole real estate of your screen. People are going to enjoy that more. Oh yeah, again, let me just show you in the M Reels, they have these transitions or whatever. Yeah, I love these as well. And this is probably my favorite one, transition 6. You can drag this on top of the footage as well, right in between those two clips, and with the M Vertical on top of it, and boom, dope transition, easy, just like that. You just drop it. Drop it right on. Now you got a cool transition. You don't have to do anything. I can't even get my words out because I'm so excited. I love this effect, and you will too, man. I'm telling you, go check it out.
All right, and then I would say my third biggest tip is to just make content that people actually want to not only watch, but like save and share. I think a big way to do that is to just bring value to your audience. And that can be in a few different ways, right? Sometimes it's just entertainment. Sometimes they could be learning something. Sometimes it's something where they want to save it and share it to someone else. Maybe it's some inspiration, you know what I mean? Whenever I create a piece of content, I try to think about like, why would anyone actually want to watch this? You know what I mean? Like, would they want to share with a friend because it's cool? Do they want to save it later so they can, you know, look back on this in the future? Right. And I think, you know, right now, like everyone's making stuff that looks pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And I think the people that can actually figure out how to bring value to their community is doing better than anyone else. Because at this point, it's like, you know, you have to figure out ways to separate yourself from everybody else. Mm-hmm. What makes people want to stick around? Why do they want to come back to your page? You know, why are they watching your content even to begin with? So value is key, and I think that's the future with a lot of content, to be honest.
Make something that's savable or shareable. JHAWK knocked it out of the park with that one, because if it's not savable, it's not something people want to save, or if it's not something that's shareable that they want to share with their friends, then there's no point in even doing it unless you're just doing it for yourself and you don't really care about growth. So real quick, before we get back into ending up that conversation with JHAWK, I just want to let you know the 4 plugins for vertical content that I use: M Vertical, M Product, M Reels, and M Shorts. Those 4 are bangers, I'm telling you. Check them out. They don't only help me on vertical content. Sometimes I use the transitions and stuff on music videos, on different projects, so they come in clutch for everything, not just vertical. I'm telling you, Motion VFX has been a sponsor on this channel for a while, and there's a good reason for it. I love them. Yeah, those are great tips, man. I really do appreciate you sharing that with my audience, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's fun to, you know, connect on something like this, because dude, your audience is awesome, your community is dope, so excited to be able to share some of my tips with them too.
Likewise, man. I'm excited for you too, man. You're coming up past the 100K, all that good stuff, man. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. We're on our way, dude.
Also, shout out to Motion VFX. They hooked us up, man, for us to be able to do this, and hopefully we can do more of these with different brands and maybe start something new, you know what I'm saying? Like a collaborative sponsorship situation.
Dude, for sure. Yeah, shout out to them. Appreciate you looping me into this, man. It's gonna be fun.
Of course, man. I'm gonna tap in with you soon.
Sure.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right. Keep doing your thing, dude.
Thank you,
Talk
bro.
soon.
You too. Peace.
All right, later.
Yeah. So there you have it. A couple tips for you to make better Instagram Reels or TikTok videos, vertical content in general. Just tips on how to make killer Instagram Reels. And then also Motion VFX has all the plugins and all the effects and stuff that you can use to better the quality or just style in general of your IG Reels, TikToks, vertical content in general. I personally use Motion VFX on tons of different stuff, music videos, YouTube videos, and now I'm gonna be using it on the vertical Reels and just Reels. I'm not doing TikTok videos. I'm sorry. I can't keep up with all these platforms. Before you leave, make sure that you slap the like button for me. Definitely click the link down below and go over to Motion VFX and see what type of plugins could potentially be helpful for you as far as making vertical content, Instagram Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts. And if you're not even into all that stuff and you just want to make stuff for your clients, vertical content for your clients, you're constantly doing ads and stuff like that, M Reels and M Vertical, all that stuff could really help you out no matter what it is. If it's for you, your client, anything, vertical content, plugins, Motion VFX. Click that link, check it out, and drop a comment if you have any questions. And if you want to see some more vertical stuff like this, definitely let me know down below. I got some stuff up my sleeve for vertical content, just content in general, and I want to definitely help you guys out with skills, you know, all that good stuff. So thank you for watching. Thank JHAWK for collaborating with me. Thank Motion VFX for setting this whole play up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for sticking around. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you. All right, until next time. Peace.